I'm thrilled to have you here today as we dive into the fascinating world of mathematics. Whether you're a student aiming to boost your grades or someone who loves solving puzzles, this video has something for everyone. Our goal is to make math not only understandable but also enjoyable and exciting. Today we'll explore quick and effective ways to solve math problems that will save you time and effort. We'll be covering a range of topics from mental math tricks you can use in everyday situations to shortcuts for algebra and geometry. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of strategies that will make tackling math problems faster and more efficient. Whether it's mental math tricks or shortcuts for algebra and geometry, we've got you covered. So grab a notebook and a pen, and let's embark on this mathematical journey together. I promise you'll leave with a newfound confidence and a set of skills that will impress your friends and teachers alike. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with some mental math tricks. Being able to perform calculations in your head can be incredibly useful, not just in the classroom but in everyday life as well. One of my favorite tricks is the multiplication by 9 method. For instance, if you need to multiply 9 by any number, say 7, simply subtract 1 from 7 to get 6, then subtract 6 from 9 to get 3. Combine the two results to get 63. It's that simple. Another handy trick is the doubling and halving method for multiplication. If you need to multiply 2 numbers, try doubling one number and halving the other. For example, to multiply 14 by 25, double 14 to get 28 and halve 25 to get 12.5. Now, multiply 28 by 12.5 to get 350. This method works particularly well when one of the numbers is even. Lastly, let's talk about the cross multiplication method for quick multiplications. If you need to multiply two two-digit numbers, say 23 and 45, write them side by side and cross-multiply the digits. Add the results to get the final answer. It may take some practice, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to perform these calculations in your head effortlessly. Now, let's move on to some algebra shortcuts that can make solving problems a breeze. One useful trick is the FOIL method for multiplying binomials. FOIL stands for first, outer, inner, last. For example, if you need to multiply x plus 3 by x plus 5, multiply the first terms, x times x, the outer terms, x times 5, the inner terms, 3 times x, and the last terms, 3 times 5. Combine these results to get x squared plus 8x plus 15. Another powerful shortcut is the zero product property. When you have a quadratic equation in the form of x minus a x minus b equals 0, you can quickly find the solutions by setting each factor equal to 0. For instance, if you have x minus 2 x plus 3 equals 0, set x minus 2 equals 0 and x plus 3 equals 0 to get the solutions x equals 2 and x equals negative 3. Let's not forget the difference of squares shortcut, which can save you a lot of time. If you have an expression like a squared minus b squared, you can factor it into a plus b, a minus b. For example, if you need to factor 49 minus 25, recognize that it's a difference of squares and write it as 7 plus 5, 7 minus 5. This trick is especially useful for simplifying complex expressions. Chapter 4. Geometry can be a challenging subject, but with the right hacks, you can solve problems with ease. One of the most useful tricks is the Pythagorean theorem. This theorem states that in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. For example, if you know the lengths of two sides of a triangle, You can easily find the third side using this theorem. Another handy geometry hack is the area of a triangle shortcut. Instead of using the traditional formula, base times height divided by 2, you can use Heron's formula if you know the lengths of all three sides. Heron's formula states that the area of a triangle is equal to the square root of s times s minus a times s minus b times s minus c, where s is the semi-perimeter of the triangle, and a, b, and c are the lengths of the sides. Lastly, let's talk about the circle circumference trick. If you know the diameter of a circle, you can easily find its circumference by multiplying the diameter by pi, approximately 3.14. For instance, if the diameter is 10 units, the circumference is 10 times 3.14, which equals 31.4 units. This trick is especially useful for quickly solving problems involving circles. Chapter 5. Enhancing your problem-solving skills can make a huge difference in how you approach math. One quick tip is to always break down the problem into smaller, manageable parts. This can help you avoid feeling overwhelmed and make it easier to find a solution. For example, if you're solving a complex equation, start by isolating one variable at a time. Another valuable tip is to use estimation to check your answers. This can help you quickly identify any mistakes and ensure that your solution is reasonable. For instance, if you're calculating the area of a rectangle, estimate the values of the length and width to get a rough idea of the area before performing the exact calculation. Lastly, let's talk about the importance of practicing regularly. The more you practice, the more familiar you'll become with different types of problems and the strategies to solve them. Set aside some time each day to work on math problems, and you'll see a significant improvement in your skills over time. Thanks for watching. I hope you found these math hacks helpful and that they make solving problems a little bit easier for you. Remember, math is all about practice and persistence. The more you work on these tricks and techniques, the more natural they will become, and soon you'll be solving problems with ease. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more math tips and tricks. Your support means a lot and helps us create more content to assist you on your learning journey. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, leave a comment below. We're always looking for new ways to help you succeed. Keep practicing and you'll be a math whiz in no time. Remember, math is not just about numbers, it's about critical thinking and problem solving. So keep challenging yourself, stay curious, and most importantly, have fun with it. Until next time, happy math solving.